Hello, how are you? How's everybody doing? My name is Kishioka, and I've been asked a lot lately about, continue to get asked about Japan and how they're changing and how to do business more effectively and in order to be successful and working, either studying, working for Japanese companies or with Japanese companies as a supplier, vendor, client. Um, Before we get into that, I think there are a lot of things that we need to go over. So I'm gonna break down into multiple series and try to simplify as much as I can. And so I'm gonna start out by making my self-introduction very briefly. My name is Shinki Shioka, and I'm with a company called ITA Inc. Since 1999. Some of you are not even born, but before that, I grew up. I was born in Japan. Came to Chicago in 1970 when I was 1 year old, and then went to junior high, high school here in the suburb of Chicago, and went for the college in Japan and graduated there and worked for a mega trading company called Itochu in Osaka. They had both Osaka headquarters and Tokyo headquarters, both. And I then came back to Chicago to work for a company called ITA Inc. And I ran this venture since then. I belong to about 16 organizations helping supporting local communities, groups, organizations, which all can be seen in LinkedIn. I'll provide you with the links of social media in the description underneath. So we are serving, acting as Japan division for 10 countries doing business in US or in Japan from different parts of the world. So, do you know where Japan is located? I'm surprised to hear that some of you don't exactly know, but must be going there either as an exchange student or GET program or business trip. And I just don't want you to get lost. And even if you get lost, you can always come back to this channel to go over things and hope to be able to clarify many things and at the same time myself learn from you. So just brief overview about Japan and its background. The size of the country is about the size of California, but Japan has about 70% mountain, so only 35% of the flat land. So its actual size is much, much smaller than the size of California, and about 38% of the population of the United States are packed into the space. And it's comprised of 6,852 islands in Japan. The size of the country area, surface area, is about 61st ranked in the world, which is very, very small. And most of you wonder why such a small country and how many people do they have? It's about 38% of the United States. So population-wise, that's what makes a difference amongst some of the European countries and the power to run the country. And also the important fact is ethnicity of the background of people, as you can see in this graph of the United States, comprised of so many different cultures and ancestries and ethnicities, demographics, which makes the country very unique with diversity, different thinking, and opinions, feelings. So that makes standardized things for the entire world, products and services in the beginning design phase, marketing phase, and actual supply chain, how to sell and deliver products and support. All these are effect, and which we will cover these later. As we move on, this will be continued to come right back up, pops up in every corner of the of your stay or dealings with the Japanese or Japan. On the other hand, Japan is about 3%. Lately, with travel tourists, it's a little bit slightly over 3%, but most all people are Japanese descendants. So what does it make difference in your life and your work? We will go over these, but in the end, we'll give you homework a little bit so that you can think about it. Okay. And it's since the size and the background of the country is small but very long historical background, everything's family oriented in terms of not only physical actual family, but organizations, companies, how the government's running. So the we use last names first. On this illustration shows you in the address how you write. You start from Japan, Kyoto, Kyoto City, Kyoto Road, street, and then street number. Date, month are the same. We go opposite. So from macro to micro level versus the US side or rest of the countries around the world, you may go by first name or the street number first. And then you zoom up as you, it's almost like a satellite. So this also is a very important illustration, which Japan is recently trying to change. All this type of very different last name, very family based, rather than individualisms or uniqueness of individual companies or the workers belonging to the society, organization, or groups. But it is nice to know why they're doing things the way they do. So you feel that you can always go back, and I will go over this again when it comes to that topic. But please remember this part, the big difference and the background. So 3% of the population of the United States, or I mean the surface, the land size, and 38% of population of the United States. However, there are quite a few population the size Japan. So that what makes it slightly different and unique. So within Japan, the size of GDP comparisons, old data, I'm sorry, but still hasn't changed too much, but comprised of different parts of countries, Switzerland, Canada, Australia, the size of different European countries and other parts of countries, GDP sizes are comprising this country. So it's a lot bigger than you think, and a lot of people have perception it's a country, you know, the population decreasing, or people are getting older. What are you going to do about it? But the actual size of the country is 11th in the world, and that makes it very significant in terms of Japan, and they're trying to open up the world right now and try to globalize as well as look back into the Japan first mode at the same time, try to focus within the Japanese national issues. And I would like you to read many books at the same time as you come and watch. Please subscribe to our channel on YouTube. But there's so many people that I respect. I have many mentors, and some of the books items are older. However, you can still learn a lot from it and works in today's society as well. So one of the ladies is Rochelle Kopp. She's originally from Chicago, and a book called The Rice Paper Ceiling in Learning Breakthrough Japanese Corporate Culture. You can learn about Japan and self-reflect what and how does it apply in your country or culture. And so looking back today's topic in my brief self-introduction, if the culture has a long history, it's such a dense market, how can that impact in society and in the future? However, just one of the things I want to point out, they're not completely closed. The Japanese likes many new things and try to take in. For example, Japan has probably the one of the most number of McDonald's next to the United States over there. So is Starbucks. They're about third many Starbucks in the world, next to the United States, China, and next to Japan. In terms of IT, they're the first country in the entire world, even the United States. They start using the Google search on the mobile apps. So they like the very new things, technologies, and culture and products. And why does it happen? We will cover everything that you need to know on this series. But please read these books. And when you come back, we will next go over some of the business backgrounds that you should be studying. Thank you for watching.